already selected the stream. Are we streaming? There it is. Hey, Kampai! We were already on the game screen. Whatever. It's fine. Big reveal. Wow. Okay. What I'm doing today is actually it's kind of like an old school Nolan stream, right? Back in the day when I did multiple games, we're doing that today, because I talked about it last time. I had recently picked up like 3 games that I wanted to play for homework, and we played one of those last time. That was Eastward. And the other 2 games that I had picked up, which is Rakuen here, and then there's also Witch Spring, which we'll play later. I'd already actually started playing both of these games. I've already clocked a little bit of time into them. I just played it, obviously, off-stream on my own free time. The thing is, I can definitely say in the case of Rakuen that it is not very good at holding my attention. So at best I can only play it in like spurts of maybe 30 minutes. Although where I quit last time, it started getting maybe a little bit interesting, so maybe you guys get to see something more interesting than what I had been playing previously. Witch Spring, it's a little bit better. I like it a little bit more. I think I'm able to do about 1 hour play sessions, but even still, you know, oh, Sarah, okay. Alright, one more time, Kampai. Alright, Sarah, ready? Hey, hey, Kampai! For a second time. I even have a Rirakuma glass. Anyways. So yeah, we'll see how long I play Witch Spring for. It's a cute game, but, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Why don't we just go ahead and get into it? Here we are with, you're welcome. Here we are with Rakuen. So this is, an RPG Maker game. And it is about this boy. That's who we are playing here. He is actually currently stuck in the hospital. Unknown disease, whatever he has. I mean, I'm sure the doctors know, but as us, the player, we don't know. But then his mother, which is the woman who is following me, reads him this book called Rakuen, and Rakuen is about this special place, this fantasy world, where there is a guy. I don't remember his name. They use a bunch of Japanese names. And apparently he can grant any wish, so he wants to find that dude. That is our goal, is to find that guy to grant a wish. It is already implied, so like we've gone to this fantasy world now, but it has been sort of implied that Morizora, that's the dude's name, because this is his cave. Oh, I guess it won't let me leave. Okay. I was gonna just leave quickly just to kind of show off the town, but that's fine. So anyways, it's sort of implied there's like some of the characters of the town, have similar qualities to patients in the hospital. I guess it's sort of like implied that this fantasy world is just his imagination or something like that. But that hasn't been revealed yet, so we just assume that we're here in this fantasy world. Excuse me, do you mind moving so that we could get through here? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too tired to move. Too tired. Oh, why are you so tired? Well, usually I love swimming through the dirt. I go on random errands for the tree I belong to. But my tree is malnourished, which means I'm malnourished too, so unfortunately I can't move right now. Maybe if my tree gets what it needs, I'll be able to move again, but until then, I'm too tired. I should mention that one thing that this game sells itself on is that there is no combat in it. There are dungeons. I think they're supposed to be kind of Zelda-like dungeons, which is what I'm in now. But there's only puzzles, no combat. And this is kind of how it lost my attention, because for the first hour, it was just wandering around the hospital, and it was kind of just a point-and-click kind of thing. To the game's credit, I think it's probably one of the better RPG Maker games that have done the point-and-click kind of thing way better than some of the other games I played. It actually, you know, wants you to use your brain. It was not, I thought it was pretty well done. It's just that it's not something that I'm, like, engrossed in. You know, it's not my type of gameplay mechanic that I'm super interested in. So it didn't do very well at holding my attention. Ugh. What's the matter? I'm so hungry. So hungry that I can't move. Poor thing. I'm sure we have some extra food that we could give you. No, I can't eat horse food. Horse food? I need Sila apples, only from Sila Cave Tree. And there's some sort of joke here. When we entered the fantasy world, there's no humans here, so people are like, "What are you?" And they said, "Oh, are you a human?" Or sorry, they said, "What are you?" And our guys, the child and mother, said, "We're humans." And they're like, "What's a human? Is that a type of horse?" I don't really get the joke. I don't get it. But anyways, I guess they're repeating that. Do you think I'm beautiful? I heard that if you have happy feet, you become more beautiful. Is this true? I don't think I've heard that saying before. Oh, it must be true. It must be a tree. It must be a tree thing then. By the way, forgive me. You guys get a nice big full screen. Here's what I'm looking at. Not that. And I can't even, oh, XP games. There we go. This is what I'm looking at, this tiny little box here. Unfortunately, there's no, like, stretch to fit screen option. It's either, it's basically just window mode. It's always this size. You can full screen it, but by full screen, it just means it just puts black borders around the window. So, it doesn't actually stretch it. So, lucky you get a nice, big, beautiful screen for all of you guys. I'm sitting here with this little postage stamp, and obviously that's why I'm struggling a little bit to read. I think you have a very beautiful... Speaking of making mistakes while reading, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think you have very beautiful green leaves. Thank you! You see, I have 3 feet. They're probably popping up around here somewhere. Oh my, it actually looks nice in full screen, so that's a shame. Boy, I wish I could know that. I wish I could see that. I wish I could appreciate that full screen size. I even went to the Steam discussion page. There's actually quite a few discussions on there asking if there's any way to stretch the window. I guess it's been asked so many times that the developer posted a Q&A and pinned it on their forums, and one of the questions in the Q&A is, how can I make it full screen? And she basically says, no can do, Podna. You're stuck with it. Which is sort of funny because, this is, I guess, a bit off topic, but I don't know. It's like one of the things that comes to mind is, you know, of course, there's been a big discussion around game preservation. I mean, that's been going on for a long time, but especially now with the Russ Scott's Stop Killing Games thing. And it's sort of funny because in a way, the programming behind, like the whatever scripting language, Ruby, or actually, I mean, the game runs in Ruby. Is it Ruby? Because it's XP. It might not even be Ruby. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That could be supported for forever, but what could actually kill this game, you know, years down the line, we're talking probably quite a while from now, but still down the line eventually, is that screen sizes, screen resolutions get so large that this becomes so tiny that it's basically unplayable. So... fun facts, maybe the developer will consider remaking it in, like, MV or MZ or or OZMOV, I don't know, whatever the next version of RPG Maker is. Or it doesn't even have to be RPG Maker. It could just be some other entirely different game engine. Who knows? But they are so sad right now. How can I be beautiful if my feet are so sad? One is hungry for dirt, one is thirsty for water, and one really needs some sunlight. Can you please help them? Oh, there's no WASD. Oh. There's no WASD either. How did I bring this up? Oh, there we go. Good to know there's a local map. What is this? It's locked. Can I step on this? Yes. Okay, I'm guessing there's some sort of sequence I'm gonna have to learn. There's a sequence over this way. I see. I imagine the walking penguins are the right... Can we just talk to them? I'm so tired. Oh, there might even be an order, too, because that one said 4. How do you do? Hello. When will Morizora wake up? I see, so it's gonna be... So if 1 starts here, so it's 1, 3... Wait, wasn't this 4? That doesn't make sense. How is that one 4 if this one's 3? Wait, yeah, how... Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3... This one should be 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Anyways, it's just going clockwise. Starting from the... Actually, the 3 o'clock position. Yeah? I gotta do it. Okay. I gotta do all of them. So I guess I do need to... So we know that this one is 1. That one's... Okay, so I see. Bust out the pen and paper. Alright, we got this square. And I'm gonna divide it into 3 parts. So we have 1 here. 6 here. This one was 3, right? Yeah, 3 here. 7 here. 4 here. 2 here. 5 here. Any self-respecting ARM game should have a button combination minigame. Well, here we are. Alright, there we go. We got it all written down. So, here we go. Hopefully that's the correct thing. And I keep wanting to push wasad. It makes me feel sad that I cannot push wasad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Wrath. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's done. Wow, good eye. I found a bluestone key. Gosh, what is that for? What's that? Yo, this dungeon rummage is looking on this dungeon rummage. Oh, that door is blue. Maybe that's where that key goes. What are you? Hey, do you have any water? Let me check real quick. Why, yes, we do have an extra bottle of water here. Would you like it? Oh, that's kind of you, but when I say water, I mean like a lot of water. Like a pond's worth. I drink a lot. I don't think we could carry that much water. I understand. If you happen to come across any, though, we'll let you know. I don't know if that's what the key was for or not, but... anyways. I did it! Now I'm here trying to minify a big-ass game. Dungeon Rummage post stamp. Indeed. I actually want to make a game that can be beaten without a battle, though the battles will still exist and you can do it the traditional way too. Isn't that just Undertale? This is great! I can feel the water flowing up through the ground and into my toes. Did you guys do this? All we did was pull a switch. You gave me water! Water! I can finally be me again! Thank you so much! Why is there a dash between thank and you? You have anything else to say? This is great! I can feel the water. Okay. Just the same thing. Oh, look, he's looking a little bit happier. You already helped one of my feet. Thank you. There are 2 more that need something now. Healing pond full of mosquitoes and algae. Mine would be more you can find ways around the fights on the map instead, or get people to fight you. Not a pacify option in the battles. Fair enough. I see. There was that... Yeah, okay. Cannot go that way. Back down this way. Have you ever lost something that was really important to you? Oh, see, her name's Sue, and there's her name's Sue, and there's another character in the hospital who's laid up in the hospital whose name is Sue. So once again, just kind of pretty sure that it's just sort of implying that this is all in the imagination of the kid. So anyways, I was supposed to meet my friend, but I can't remember where we were gonna meet. I have to find her before it's too late. Also, the Sue that was laid up in the hospital, like, was obsessed with her friend or something. I have to. I have this really catchy song stuck in my head. It's by this budding indie rap artist named Little Buds. He's a sky bud, so he looks like me, but he lives in the sky. It's so good. What's the song about? Oh, it's so deep. It's about having to work every day serving tea to rich buds. Having a high-strung boss who wears powdered white wigs, wanting to make it as a hip-hop artist. It really speaks to me. It's so good. What are you? I'm a cave bud, not quite fully grown yet, but I'm getting there. It's so good. Battles need an annoy enemy button. Watch there be like 3 mics in this. You ever had a best friend? My best friend and I would go everywhere together. We had the best adventures. Both of us were kind of poor. It was sad because sometimes she didn't even have any food. But I always shared my lunch with her because that's what best friends do. Wow. I want to hear burrito rap. I don't even know what that is. I'm a glow shroom. I'm supposed to glow big and bright. But lately, I've been having trouble holding my charges. It's probably all the stress from work. I just gotta take it easy. Make sure to exercise. You know how it is. Right on. Mom, what are those? I'm not sure, dear. I wonder if they're the envoy that Jackie talked about. Mom, stay close to me, dear. It's all right, dear. I think they're gone now. Okay. That looks like something you could interact with, but I guess not. Oh, barista. Is this, don't touch them? Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it's automatic. Mom! There's so many of them. I'm kind of scared. It's okay, sweetie. Hold my hand and stay close to me. I'll lead us through here. Just a little bit further. You can do it, sweetie. She walked right into one, though. Mom, we made it! I knew you could do it! The dark makes me sad. Wow, I found 10 gold. Oh boy. It's a little bit dark in here. I don't know what that foot is talking about. The dark is great. Mom's OP. Yeah. It's funny. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you can still see. It's funny. There's clearly some torches there. So there really should be light in here. But, all right. It's RPG Maker. We'll let it slide. It's so dark in here. I don't like the dark one bit. Neither do I. Mom says there's nothing to be afraid of, but I still don't like it. Finally, someone who understands me. These mushrooms don't get it at all. They're like sunlight. Who needs it? Only crazy feet like the sun. What's the deal with sunlight? Well, call me crazy, but I do like the sun. Unfortunately, I took a wrong turn and wound up in the very darkest part of this cave. Can you help me get some sun? Can I just pick you up? I wish I had some sunlight, stupid mushrooms. So anyways, video games of juegos. Yes. Oh, those are torches. Yes, they are. Yeah! Break that floor! Oh, I see. Okay. Very, very creatively designed. Hey, kid, did you come to listen to our guild practice? Guild practice? Oh, you haven't heard of us? We meet here every week to jam. We call ourselves No Holds Barred. I thought they were bowls of rice. With exactly 3 exclamation points at the end. Heck yeah! Get it? Because we don't hold back. We don't follow the rules. We spell it barred, not barred. Because we're literally bards. It's a play on words. Ah, that's clever. Lady, I like your style. So, like, down here, what's the deal with bards? Sorry, I couldn't. costume. So, like down here, we can be ourselves. Take Craig. Craig. Goddamn Craig. Take Craig, for example. Yo. Out in the real world, he's gotta wear a suit and tie and work for the man. But down here, he shreds on the electric lute. And then there's Little Buds. Sup, homies. He spends his day serving tea to a bunch of snobby buds in the sky. I'm all like, more sugar, sir? Can I offer you a scone? Only suckers eat scones. I like scones, though. Ooh. Whoa there, buds. Sorry, sometimes I just gotta let it out. We all do, little buds. We all do. Channel it into the music. I hear you, flower. So like I was saying, down here we can be ourselves and just jam. So if you need a space to just chill out, feel free to kick it with us. No holds barred. Mom, IQ 85. Yeah. What's the deal with the sun? Whenever it's cloudy, you wish it was sunny. But when the sun's out, you run into the shade. Where's the Seinfeld fucking bass? Wait. Hang on. Is it only covers? Is there not an original? Come on! Wait, is this it? There we go. That was Jesus. That was a lot of work. Okay, anyways, breaking the floor. 'Cause I'm breaking the floor. I'm breaking the floor tonight. I painted on the wall. I can't do this. With message retracted with guns. You just retract that message right now, you motherfucker! I'll shoot! I'm so happy! Blah. How can you stand all this light? Light makes me grow. Doesn't it make you grow? No, of course not. If not light, then what do you eat? Dead plants, of course. Ah! Okay. It's short, so you could probably play it within a week of practice. Well, I might be able to. I don't know. I'm not that good at bass. Come on, they don't let you jump down from here. They're gonna make me go all the way back around. Come on. I thought specifically when I came into this area and I saw this little cliff section here, I thought for sure, oh, this is just a shortcut to get back, right? You're gonna go through the whole underground area, come up here, do your thing, and then hop down. But no, it's just there to be a tease. Seinfeld theme with guns. Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, oh, there's a dude who was blocking this area before, but it looks like it was pointless to go back this way anyway, so... it doesn't matter. I do it with cowbells. Why am I just the cowbell guy? I can do more than just cowbells, you know. I've done microwaves. How you feeling, buddy? How long did I glow that time? 2 seconds? 5 seconds? Actually, if I'm being honest now, that's all 3 directions. Where would the other one be? One more, yeah, but where would the other one be? Yeah, this way was the first one, right? Yeah. This way is just the dead end. Did I miss anything over there? There's not like another... Yeah, there's not like another door or anything. There are like the birds that helped open this chest down here. Did they need anything, or were they only just there to be hints? I think they're just here to be hints. Oh, what am I missing? Yeah, so this is all explored. Maybe I can go back to this guy over here? Did I get any food for this guy? I don't remember picking up anything. What does this say? I didn't pick up any food, did I? Oh, I need that tree. There's a broccoli room? Oh, yeah. That's the tree. So that tree's gonna grow the apples. Wait, wasn't the guy just here? What? Okay. Whatever. Hey, I've never seen you guys before. You don't look like Leebles, and you certainly don't look like you're from the Envoy, so you must be new. Do you have any questions? Do you live here? The Envoy? What are you? Do you live here? Yeah, I actually live right through that door up there. Unfortunately, some golems were roughhousing right above my front door. Now there's a pile of rocks blocking my entrance. That's terrible. It's no biggie. There's a big pig. It might be big. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. It's probably pretty hefty though. There's a pig living around here somewhere. He only eats mushrooms and rocks. I'm sure he'll clear this out once he comes around. Do you have any questions? Oh, I'm fine. I'm feeling frisky. We're gonna go left. We're not gonna go down. We don't want to go down. What do you have to say? Those rocks are weird. Why are they weird? Well, one time I saw a mushroom jump from rock to rock to get to the other side. As he jumped, the rocks turned blue. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? I need a soundboard. That's what my stream's missing. What's the deal with that mushroom? So do we just want to make them turn blue? Alright, we got a 33 chance. Ah, hell yeah. Or do we just want to turn them all? I bet we just want to turn them all blue, right? Yeah. Who's a smart man? How do I go up there? Probably through that door I just opened. Blue is good. Blue is good. Oh. Huh? What? Okay. Well, excuse me. Oh, the door is locked. Dude! Oh! Oh! What are you doing, man? You totally stepped on a rat shroom! A rat shroom? Oh no! I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to. Come here, little dude. Am I in trouble? Nah, we're cool. I can tell you're a good little dude. I'm King Spore, and these are my totally radical Shimeji guards. Together, we make up the Rad Shroom Preservation Society, or RPS, Rock Paper Shotgun, for short. All around Morizora's caves, there's a great battle going on. A war between good and evil, a struggle between rad and bad. This place is a literal war zone. Yes, yes. You should be surprised. Shocked. Surprised. For ages, the Rad Shrooms and the Bad Shrooms have been at war. Rad Shrooms, like the poor little dude you just stepped on. Sorry. They fill the air with righteous spores that make you peaceful, kind, and full of rad. Rad Shroom spores in the air mean we all get along better. Bad Shrooms, on the other hand... No! Bad Shrooms are totally uncool. When you breathe in their spores, you become rude, gnarly, stuck up. So, little dude, whilst on your totally righteous journey, the RPS asks that you help stomp out the bad, while totally protecting the rad. There's a war going on, can't you tell? I'll try my best. Awesome! Hey, little dude, is that like your mom? Yes! Moms are totally cool. I guess these are bad shrooms, I don't know. Take that! Nice view of the water from here. That's nice. I don't have the red key, so I'm just gonna leave that behind for now. Be on our way. Will my blue key work for that? I guess so. Okay, cat noises. The bigger golems are always roughhousing. I'm not ready for that yet, so I just hang out with the cats. Oh, there's a bad shroom. What if I step on the rad shrooms too? Why don't I destroy all of them? Nobody wins. Wah wah wah! You come to feed me rocks or truffalos? No, then I stay here. Wah wah wah! Thanks, Wrath. Oh, Mom, look, it's a little onion. Are you calling me a little onion? Oh, I'm sorry. You're much bigger than any other onion I've seen. Your face is gonna be an onion if you don't stay out of my way. I just wanna squash some mushrooms. Whoa, something feels different. I suddenly feel happy. Thanks for clearing the air in here. No problemo. I got an achievement. Clear the air. Wow, this is such a nice cave. The sound of the underground river near here, the cool feel of the rocks beneath my stalks, and wow, I really like your hat. It's a pretty cool hat. Ah, there's the dude. Oh, woe is me. Hunger consumes me. My stomach's so empty it aches. How I long for the nectar of the forest, that life-giving ambrosia, that which pleaseth my stomach, delicious, delectable, divine. Dirt. Damn, I long for, yeah. Frankie. Frankie. You gotta go to Burger King. They got their Wild West burger, which has an onion ring on it. I had it the other day. It was very delicious. For fuck's sake, you gotta be kidding me with this shit. Okay, at least it comes right back up here. Watch your step, friend. Is there any way to tell? No. That's stupid. Did you know there's a treasure in the room below me? Pity it's behind a locked door. I wonder what's inside. Can I just fall? Yeah, there we go. Just don't do holes. I found a redstone key. Wow. Where was that door again? I don't remember. There's also the other door that I opened that I just totally walked past. Found the red door. Okay, I don't have the tool to fix that yet. I know this is hard to believe, but did you know that there's a pig living inside this cave? It's kind of insane. Lucky for us, they only eat rocks and truffalos, not cave buds. Just between you and me, not that I'd ever wish being eaten by a pig on anyone, but if the pig had to eat someone in this cave and I had to choose who it was, well, I'll just be honest with you. I'd choose the truffalos. Well, how about now? How are you feeling? Okay. Walk with the wall on your right arm or something? I think that's a little bit behind. They installed a lot of stairs in this game. Yeah, they sure did. We have the most delicious dirt in all of the forest. And that's how it should be. We are the best mushrooms, so we should get the best dirt. Ha! If you've come here to ask for our dirt, we're not just gonna give it to you if you don't give us something in return. That dreadful pig that lives down there only eats two things, rocks and us. Ugh, so barbaric. All these sandwiches are filled with dirt. Oh, well, there's a shortcut. I guess I should go check out that other way that I opened up before. There it is. Pig repellent? I wonder who in this cave would want something like pig repellent. That is a good question. Oh, 10 gold. Is that it? What do I do with the pig repellent? Oh, maybe the other... Maybe the other mushrooms? The ones that are down... Not those guys. The ones that are downstairs. Are they truffalos? Maybe they don't want to be eaten? Thanks for helping out, man. How radical am I? I'm not totally gonna have to... I'm totally gonna have to check with my sources and, like, get back to you, man. Thanks for helping out, man. What do we do again? Okay. Then... What do I do? Was this just... Oh, this is where the pig is, right? Just doesn't really look like a pig, if I'm being honest. Is there any way that I have not been? It's this way. Did I go this way? Okay, that brings us back here. And what is this? I don't think I talked to this flower. The golems are always roughhousing. It's a major problem down here. They caused that rock slide the other day. The only good thing about them is that they smell like grapes. Okay, so that was not very helpful. Do you have anything? No. You want the Truffalo's dirt. Oh, duh. I'm fucking stupid. The Truffalos don't want to be eaten, so they want the pig repellent. Wait. Is that pig repellent you're carrying? Ugh, we need that. We'll give you a bag of our best dirt if you gave us that pig repellent. I'll even throw in some Truffalo perfume. It's so refined. This perfume would make even a lowly cave bud smell as good as us. But stay away from pigs while you're wearing it, otherwise they might follow you around. Disgusting. Barbaric. Uncouth. Yeah, take you traded the pig repellent for some tasty dirt. Wow. Delightful. Now the uncouth pig will finally give us some peace and quiet. I did it. I used my brain and I figured it out. Like a real man. Doth my ruddy nose deceive me? That divine fragrance, may it be thou carriest the tastiest and most coveted dirt in all the forest? Give the friendly foot your tasty dirt, yes. Oh, wonder of wonders, I thank thee for thine gift. Fare thee well, my friends. Okay, and then I think I can put on the perfume and then, like, make the pig follow me to where I need to break the rock. Now, the question is do I use the perfume on myself or do I just talk to the pig and have him follow me? The game has never had me interact with anything in my inventory like that before, so I assume I'm just gonna talk to him. Oh, okay, I think that's what Mom is hinting at, is use it from... Why you smell like truffalo? I follow you. Just... okay. Well, there we have it. Using that big brain of mine again. Rocks! Rocks, yum! Now truffalo for dessert! And there we have it. Thank you, now I can finally get into my home. Too bad for the truffalos. Nope. I guess that pig finally ate the rocks blocking our door. Someone needs to tell those golems to go roughhouse somewhere else. Okay. One of the switches has been flipped. Wow! Just one more to go, I think. And that should just be right here. But I need to get the apple first from this dude. Oh, there's more of these. Oh, man, do I have to hunt the whole cave for these mushrooms? Why couldn't they just be there from this? Oh, become radical in the eyes of... Oh, I guess that's all of them then. Because I just got an achievement. No, there's another one there. Man, do I have to hunt through the whole... It would have been nice if you could have, like, accessed that at the beginning of the cave. Because the way that they built it is that you had to do this side of the cave first. Right? So there's no way I could have talked to the Radshroom guy without having done this side first. If that was put in the other way around, if I could have talked to the Radshroom guy first, so that way I could start this quest, then that way I wouldn't have to, like, retread every fucking space trying to find these stupid shrooms. And there's no fucking shortcut here. Why? Can you open one? And if I'm being honest, not gonna lie, this is more creative than most RPG Maker games I've personally tried, including my own. That's why this game actually sold quite a few copies, and by a few, I mean, I don't know, probably, what was it? I researched it. It was 370,000 copies, I think. Needless to say, the game's pretty successful. It has, however, kind of lost my attention. Like I said, I can't really get into it. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my kind of game, that's all. And I've actually been feeling a little bit bored, but I thought for this stream I would try to complete this cave. It's going a little bit longer than I would have hoped, especially since this is the first, and it's implied that there are there will be more. The store page implies that there'll be more caves like this. So, yeah. For a first dungeon, this kind of sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just, sorry, that was wrong for me to say. It doesn't suck. It's just it's taking longer than I expected. That's what I mean to say. Sorry, my bad. My feet tell me that you helped all of them because you gave them sun, water, and dirt. I was able to grow up into a full tree. Thank you for your help. We all feel much better now. Here, to say thank you, I want you to have one of my fruits. I can make a mushroom stomping sim in RM. I just don't want to. Wait. I thought I already stepped on those. Okay. I smell Sila apples. Oh boy. I feel so different now. It's like I have so much more energy. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm probably the brightest glow shroom in here. We're talking 1,000 watts, 90-second intervals, and I can bench like 5 times my own weight. Good to know. That glow shroom is so annoying. It's like no one cares how many reps you can do or how many dead plant shakes you drink a day. The lake has been drained. Great job. And hopefully that just means that's just the end. I will say, I'm curious to see how they end off a dungeon, because like when we're talking about Zelda dungeons, which is the comparison being made for these, you know, a boss is a pretty excellent way to cap it off. It's a good kind of finale for that section of the gameplay. But when there's no combat, how do they give a satisfying conclusion to the past hour of gameplay? You drained the lake. Please bring me my tools and I'll clear the bamboo for you. Blacksmith tools. Woo! Is that it? Is there anything on the other side? Yes. Just money? Yep. Boss and a piece of candy would be a nice way to end it. But there's no combat, so what would a non-combat boss look like? Oh, my wonderful tools! You give the blacksmith back his tools. Thank you so much! Now, as promised, I'll clear you a path to Morizora's Grove. There you go. Well, I'd better get back to my shop. Thanks for everything. Oh, one more thing. If you visit my shop, I can build you some tools of your own. It's gonna take me a little time to get everything up and running again, though. So why don't you come by once you're done talking to Morizora? Hopefully I'll be ready by then. Good luck! Oh, no combat at all? Damn, I can see how that can become stale then. No mini games. Yeah, there's no... The game sells itself on the fact that there's no combat. But... Mini games? Did I do any mini games? No. But don't worry. Assuming that I'm not too tired of streaming by the time we get to, Witch Spring. That game is packed. That game will make up in mini games. I don't know, flip a switch to fight a boss. The biggest switch. I'd recommend against going down this path for the time being. There are far too many envoys beyond this point. Okie dokie. Looks like we have visitors. I do not recognize their kind at all. I don't think they're from Morizora's forest. Definitely not from around here. Definitely not. It's been many years since we've had visitors such as these. Tell me, young boy, what brings you to the Keeper's Grove? I want to ask Morizora if he would grant me a wish. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm sorry, but Morizora has been sleeping for a while now. Oh. Do you know when he's going to wake up? My boy, this is not an ordinary slumber. A darkness has fallen over Morizora's land and over him as well. A darkness? You see, we have long shared this world with the Envoy. They are spirits between this realm and the next. Typically peaceful, merely passing through. However, lately more and more of them have become overrun with negative energy. Anger, fear, hatred. The whole forest can feel it. Morizora sleeps and darkness subsumes this land. We are all in danger. This is terrible. We have to do something. Let me try to wake him up for you. Haha, my boy, Morizora cannot be awoken by just any means. When darkness has caused him to fall into slumber, the only thing that can awaken him is a special song. A song that we call Mori no Kokoro. Can you teach it to me? No, my child, I cannot. But that's not to say that you can't learn it. When you can hear things that are too quiet for the ears, the fear and longing, the hopes and dreams of those around you, then you can wake him. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Look around us. Do you see the stones with different markings? Yes. I'm just there. Go play with your Moris. Be safe. Each one represents a voice that is calling out for your help right now. A man whose connection with his wife has been severed. A woman who prepares to lose that which is the most dear to her. Seek them out along with the rest of those who call out to you. Those are all the patients of the hospital. I bet you guys forgot. Maybe you didn't even know, because you came in late, that this is actually about a game where we are actually in a hospital. This is a hospital. I bet you didn't know that. We're in a hospital right now. If you help them, they will teach you what you seek to learn. I do wonder if we'll go back to the real world. There was sort of when you guys didn't get to see the hospital section because I started playing the game at the point where I've already entered the fantasy realm here. But when I was playing the hospital section, there were parts of the hospital that could not be accessed. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm under the assumption that it's gonna kind of like bounce back and forth, like between chapters. Like one chapter you go into the fantasy land, and then you are brought back to reality, and then you kind of play around in the hospital again, and then you go back to the fantasy land, something like that. See that one over there? Yes. Shh, listen. My wife's been asleep for months now. Something tells me that's a good place to start. Good luck, young one. Return to us if you need any help. Is that the end? It would be nice if there was something to indicate that was the end. I guess I just walk back now? Hey guys, don't forget to come by my shop, I'll make you an axe. And I would have to, like, go back through all those rooms and find all the bamboo to cut, because I remember seeing a few places. That's annoying. This looks blacksmithy. Walk of shame back to reality, yeah. Hey you guys, thanks again for helping me get my tools back. My shop isn't fully functional yet, but if you bring me the right materials, I can make you an axe of your own. I'll need 5 camphor sticks and 3 pieces of nightstone. I'm sure you can find those things in the area just southeast of the village. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I am gonna see if it'll let me go back to the real world. How did I go behind a table there? Maybe we should visit Jackie and finish that stuff up before returning to the hospital. Oh, I guess I can't. Alright, well then that's where I'm gonna end it here. So, there you have it. You've now seen this game. So, as I mentioned, these games are games that I picked up as homework for myself. And we have to do like a sanity check here as to whether it was a good recommendation or not. Now, here's the thing to keep in mind. They're homework for me because these are games that are supposed to share some sort of similarity with my own game's design in one way or another. It's not always maybe immediately apparent as to where that connection is. In this case, I do think it's a little bit more obvious. I do actually kind of see the similarities between it and my own game, although the vibes are totally different. This game, Rakuen, you have the dungeon exploration, and it's also exploring like these stories, these individual vignettes of the different patients of the hospital. And you have the central location, the hospital, that I assume you'll continue to return to. So, actually, I do see a pretty good comparison between it and my own game. Where it obviously deviates is that I have combat in my game. Although, maybe for the worst. I've certainly had, definitely Orc has said that my game should have just been more of a walking simulator and just dropped the whole combat pretense. And part of me wonders about that too. But it's too late now. I'm too deep into this now to just say, nope, we're gonna get rid of combat, because that would upset a lot of its design at this point. That's no longer an option. So maybe he's right, but it's too late to go back on that choice now. So, anyways, that's one area where my game does deviate from this game. I have combat in my game. But I do see the similarities. I think it was a pretty good recommendation for being similar to my own game. Like I said, I actually did have to do some research, and I do believe... Hang on. I got the number right there. Although it's not an accurate number, because this is actually an estimate I had to make. You can go to like Steam DB. Let's look this up. Hang on. I'll show you in just a second. Rakuen Steam DB. It's pretty easy to get this kind of information. So, if we go here to charts, we can get these numbers here, which are owner estimations. Owner estimations doesn't necessarily imply sales. They could have obtained it through other means. I don't know. Also, these are quite a wide range. You have 117,000 here, while at the higher range you have 809,000. So it's really sort of hard to say exactly. So actually, the number of sales that I have is an estimate. And that was an estimate that I made by taking all of these numbers and then averaging them. And so the average of these came out to be 357,000. So, which is still good. I mean, that's really good. But that's probably really conservative. I mean, here we have Play Tracker saying 809,000. That may very well be possible. If we go to the store page, I don't know. Actually, 809 might be pretty high. But if we go here, you can see that it has 4,635 reviews on Steam. So the 357,000, I feel like fits this number closer, although maybe still a little bit of a conservative estimate. But still, anyways, point is it did pretty well. So, yeah, and I think it's a good game. It's just not my kind of game, is the thing. It's, I don't know, the way that it handles puzzles is, I appreciate that it encourages you to use your own brain. But there's little else in the way of meaningful progression to tickle that dopamine receptor. You really have to be in it for the story. And if the story is not gripping you, then you only have the puzzles. And if those aren't gripping you, then it's not your kind of game. And unfortunately, I think I fall into that camp. So I'm not here saying it's a bad game. In fact, I think it's pretty good. The developer was originally a composer before becoming a game developer. Familiar story to me. And I think the music is pretty good too. So it's got good music. I think the writing is actually not that bad. A lot of the writing, I'll even give it credit. A lot of the writing is, there is a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking in the game because there's not a lot of things you're doing in the game. You're either solving basically point and click kind of puzzles, or you're talking to someone, or you're talking to someone to solve a point and click puzzle. So there's a lot of talking, but at least most of the dialogue is pretty to the point. Obviously, you didn't see any of the hospital stuff, but talking to any of the patients, they pretty much told you why they're there, what their motives are, within, like, maybe 4 text boxes. Pretty great. So, credit where credit is due. It's cutesy and you walk around and have quirky and interesting conversations. Yes. Sounds familiar. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the next game, which is Witch Spring. Which is Witch Spring. That's which. So like I said, I've already played this one. I've played this one a little bit more because it has a little bit more meat on its bones than Rakuen. But it's also developed by like a large team. So there is that. So the story here is pretty simple. Basically, we are playing as Pieberry. Yes, that is her name. You can see it down there at the bottom. Pieberry. And guess what? She likes pie. Specifically, berry pie. Wow. Who comes up with these names? Anyways. Sorry, wait. Hang on just a second. Give me a moment. What's the deal with all these pies? Sorry, okay. Anyways. And that's basically it. So she's like a witch. We're living in a world where witches are hated. Does the R stand for racing? I wish. So we're living in a world where witches are hated, of course, you know, standard fare. Standard fantasy trope. Magic is hated. It's weird. So anyway, she lives by herself in the middle of fucking nowhere, but all these like royal knights keep coming across her place and trying to kill her because she's a witch. But she just wants to live out her life in the forest. So, I don't have any training points, so unfortunately I can't show you. This game does have quite a lot of mini games. This is like mini game, the game. Onward to Black Hill Golem Cave. There's voice acting, if you couldn't hear. Like I said, there's a little bit more of a budget behind this game. Oh, here you go. Here's a nice mini game. Wait, I forgot how. I forgot how. I think I was playing with a controller before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I was playing with a controller before, so now I don't actually know the controls for this. How do you shoot? Okay. Do I just let go? Oh, I just let go. That's it. We have a pig buddy. Yes, we have a pig buddy. So I will say one of my gripes with this game, it's like pretty typical for like a lot of RPG games, like higher budget RPG games, is that there's a lot of systems and mechanics in the game, but at the end of the day, it's still super easy that you don't need to care about any of those mechanics. So there's like a whole pet capturing system, and actually, I don't even use that pet because that pet kind of sucks. I use this pet. You know, the pet system is totally fine. In fact, actually, it's basically your second party member. It's otherwise just a single party game. You have you and then your pet who acts in battle, which we'll see combat here in just a moment. So the pet is actually, I guess, somewhat meaningful. There are some Anyways, Sugoi. Thank you, Wrath. So anyways, there's like some like comboing stuff and like things you need to keep in mind when you're doing combat to like maximize your damage output. But the combat tends to be so easy that it's pretty easy to totally forget about it and ignore it. I've actually already done this fight, so the way that XP is handled is interesting in this game, how leveling up is handled. So you get XP, but you only get XP the first time you fight the enemies. And then after that, you can fight them again. You don't get experience, but you can still get like crafting materials. So I guess if you want to fight them again, you can just grind materials or whatever. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do this fight anyways, even though I've already done this fight before. So there's a couple of things I actually really like about the combat system here. So first of all, so you have your magic and physical attack, and so one of the combo things that I was talking about is that I feel like I'm having to scream over this music. I gotta turn this down in my headphones. Okay, so one of the things that the like combat system does is like it encourages you to try to switch back and forth between magic and physical attack. Like it's like after you use a magic, it charges your physical attack with that element or something for the next turn. I don't know. There's like all these other like mechanics with it, but it's kind of very abstract, very typical of JRPGs where it's so nebulous, you know, like why this or that connects to that. You know, it's one of the big problems with turn-based combats is that things tend to be abstract and nebulous. It's all about numbers, but numbers don't give you that immediate information about what you're doing and why you're doing it and how it all connects together, right? So it was honestly, when I went to the tutorial, it was pretty much information overload, but who gives a shit, because it's tuned so generously that you don't really need to pay that much attention to it. So anyways, the one thing I do like about the combat, though, is that the enemies are gonna... Well, I can't even show this to you because I killed him. Damn it. Hang on. Let's kill him. I think there's a large group of enemies nearby. Not them. That bad guy will kill me instantly. Pretty sure somewhere around here there's like a group of like... Yeah. Okay. So, I'm actually gonna purposely not play this fight very well, just because I want to show this off. Something I really appreciate about the combat. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna let you see if you can see what I like about this combat. So what you're looking for just happened. Did you see it? Do you see why I liked this combat system? Well, part of it. I like a portion of it. Let's see if you guys can guess. Can you do it? Can you figure out why Nolan liked that combat system? There it was. Oh, I died. This is also nice. I can just retry. Oh, I probably shouldn't have killed that. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, that kind of hit pretty hard. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just use a potion. That's fine. So, what I liked about this battle system is that, all of the enemies take their action at the exact same time. Sort of. It will break the enemy action up into 2 stages. So there's a support stage and then like an attacking stage. So if any of the enemies have any sort of supportive skills like buffs or whatever, then they will do their buffs first. And then it'll move into the attacking stage, in which all the enemies who are going to attack will then attack at the same time. It speeds things up super fast. Yes. I do really like that. Damn it. I cannot reach him. Alright. Well, I think I can kill both of them. So it tries to help you out with some of those hidden mechanics, because you have like this down here. These little cooldown meters, which are to indicate like when you can do special actions. Yeah, there we go. We have a strategic crit. So now I can do big damage. Big damage. And then there's the counterattack system there too. Okay, so one of the things I didn't have a chance to explain is how the experience system works in this game. So basically it's just time. Over time, you'll build up here in the top left corner. You'll build up like training points. And then you can go back, when you go back home, you can spend those training points to train different stats. And those... and those training points, those whatever, the training stats, whatever, when you train the stats, it will let you play a mini game, and if you can play the mini game well, you get a little bit of bonus stats in addition to that. I have 0 arm. Yes, I am at 0 arm right now. Wow, new area, new combat. Let's try. Oh, I should have used... Oh, well, it's alright. The AoE doesn't hit both of them. Oh, well, there we go. Kill them in 1 turn. So that was taking advantage of one of those battle mechanics. Because I used magic the turn before, it charged my weapon up with... it charged my physical attack up with a magic damage, in addition to the physical damage. If that makes sense. Probably outnumbered here, but I find the cutesy anime girls stuff pretty grating. It seems very popular in the RPG Maker community, though. What can I say? Wow, Willy Bab, wow. Didn't know we were gonna bring out the personal attacks today. Wow. No. Wait, hang on. What's the deal with all these cutesy anime girls? I don't mind it. It depends on execution. I don't necessarily mind Pieberry here. The voice acting does great a little bit. There are some and maybe this is because I understand some of the Japanese. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe it's something that bothers you too. But there are some very anime voice acting tropes in her voice acting that's kind of bothersome as well. I'm not here saying that Pieberry is a great character. As a reminder, this is not a game I'm super hyped about. It's a game I purchased as homework, basically. Now, I have enjoyed it more than the other 2 games that I've featured. Eastbound, what was it, that I played last time. I actually think that there's potential there. I just need to play more. It's kind of a slow start. I do think there might be potential there, and I probably will play some more. I'll try to play some more later. It's hard to get the motivation. When you frame games as homework, it's suddenly, work. So it's kind of hard to get the motivation to play it. But I will try to play more Eastward and see if it does actually kind of open up a little bit more into something more interesting. Rakuen, I've really had to push myself to keep going with the game. As I discussed, before, just a moment ago, is that with Rakuen, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a good game, but it's also not my kind of game. So I just haven't really wanted to play that much. This game here has connected with me a little bit more because it does offer some of the things that I want out of a game. The character might be annoying, but there are some interesting parts to the gameplay that do keep me interested. That being said, I've only really put 2 hours into it, and I think I've owned the game for like 2 weeks now, so it's not like it's something that I'm like, you know, jonesing to come back to, right? It's like, oh, out of these 3 games I picked, this one is fine, you know? Not a deal breaker, but like in Genshin Impact, oh my fucking god, don't even bring up Paimon. I fucking hate Paimon. First of all, to me, the English voice acting in Genshin is like the fucking worst. First of all, okay, alright, I'm about to go really bad. What are you doing here? You're starting me on a whole different tangent. I'll save that tangent for just a moment. Let me finish what I was saying. When I played Genshin Impact, before it sucked the money out of my wallet, and I realized I was just being scammed, I almost immediately changed the voice acting because I could not stand the English voice acting. It was so irritating. Now, here's the thing. Stop playing gacha games. Stop it. I tried Genshin for a little bit, and I will admit, I think it's a fun game. I kind of like the gameplay loop, and it's totally fucking ruined by the fucking monetization that's like a fucking tumor glued onto the game, just there sucking the life out of it. I swear to God, I wish someone would like run up a private server of the game where they've just completely removed or rebalanced how you get characters in the game, removing the monetization. It would be a genuinely fun game. I would drop like full price for Genshin Impact if it was just Genshin Impact without any of the stupid gacha bullshit. Stop it. Everyone who's in here who is playing a gacha game, stop it. You can say, oh, but they have, you know, this pity system and their rates are better. Stop it. You're still getting scammed. You're getting scammed. I don't care if their rates are better. You know what would be really good rates? Fucking none. Like any other fucking free-to-play game that ever existed in the past, who made their money by selling you the thing. You want the thing, you buy the thing, you get the thing. Gacha is nothing but a fucking scam. If anyone is playing gacha games, stop supporting this business practice. Anyways, sorry, you got me off on a rant there. How dare you bring up any gacha game, any gacha filth in my chat? You come into my chat, talk about my game, bring up gacha filth. Anyways, sorry, got hung up on that. Combat is more important to me. I can always turn off dialogue sound if it gets bad. Yep. I played Genshin for 1 to 2 hours until the dragon cutscene and quit once the monetization started. I'm not much of a gambler, so I don't enjoy that stuff. Yep. I put in quite a bit of time into Genshin. I think I probably put in like 50 hours or so into Genshin. I had a good time. I also put in about $50 and didn't get any. There was a handful of characters I wanted, and I didn't get a single fucking one. I did get a 5-star character, and someone was like, oh man, you got that 5-star character and you're complaining? Of course I'm fucking complaining. Because I spent $50 trying to get a specific character, and I didn't get the specific character that I wanted. I don't care if he's a good character. I wasn't spending money to get the good character. I was spending money to get the fucking character that I want. And if it was any other fucking game with not scammy fucking business practices, it would be a simple transaction. I give you the money for the thing I want. I get the thing I want. Anyway, sorry. I hate that people just accept gacha. It is nothing but a scam, a blight on your wallet. It is nothing but predatory, and I cannot believe that it is just taken off as much as it has. People justify it in all sorts of stupid ways in their head. This is very much a Western thing. In Japan, people don't give a shit too much about gacha, you know? And that's a whole nother story that I could probably complain about as well. But in the West, there's a lot of gamers who are well aware of shitty business practices. And they come up with all sorts of different, like, really crappy excuses. I know, because there used to be someone in my Discord who would do this all the time. They would, like, run, like, a list of, like, oh, yeah, Gacha's bad, but, you know, Genshin does this, this, and this, and this, and that's why it's okay. And it's like, no, it's still fucking gambling. It's still scamming you out of your fucking money. But people just come up with these, they pull these mental gymnastics to explain away why it's okay. And because they do that, companies keep implementing this shit. If it wasn't successful, they wouldn't fucking do it. Why do they keep doing it? Because people keep fucking paying for it. Anyway, sorry, you've got me off on a rant. Back to the game. Anywho. Okay. They said it's better to go this way for right now. But I don't care. I want to go this way. Oh, nope. They're not going to let me. Okay. All right. Never mind. Just kidding. Oh, I see. Do I need a different pet? Do I need him? I need to move faster. Yes. What's this way? What's this way? Another way. Hang on. Let me go back to this. There's a thing up there. We'll do this shield stone. Okay, cool. Yeah, just heal. That's okay. Oh, I should have used stun. Ah, well, that's fine. Ah, that killed me. Shit. Alright, let's try that again. Should have defended, but I attacked instead. Try to take advantage of that. Strategic crit. Should have just defended instead. there's that strategic crit, but I'm just gonna defend. Still hits pretty hard. Let's see if I can stop this attack with his stun. That didn't stop the attack. Well, I'm glad I survived. Strategic crit, but it landed on the same time when I need to defend again, damn it. It's dead. I win! Moss-covered stone boar, that's a pretty cool monster. Might make something similar. Sounds pretty good.
この草、ここが良かったみたい。ここだけ太陽の光が当たって暖かい。
よく育った成長の草っすね。この草の魔力を吸収すると能力が上昇する不思議な草です。
That's high quality magic. It specifically boosts the stats that are low relative to the other stats. Once absorbed, it will not be regenerated.
じゃあ草の魔力を吸収。
Interesting.
体が少し軽くなった。あれ？あの魔力石。よくわからないけど、すごいオーラ。
いやいや、僕みたいに小さな鳥にあんなの無理っすよ。
どういうこと？
あれは結界石と言うんすけど、今は天井の穴を結界で塞いでるみたいっすね。何かを守るための石なんで、触れた瞬間に致命傷を受けるかもしれないっす。
そうなんだ。
さあ、
天井の上には恐ろしい魔物が出てくるとか？私にはいらない石みたいだし、もう家に帰ろうか。
歩いていくんすか？
お？あ、飛んで私を運んでくれるつもり？
いや、空間移動の魔法はないんすか？
何？小さな移動祭壇のこと？どこでも家に空間移動させられるのってペットぐらいしかだし、まさか一人だけ家に空間移動させてってこと？
ご主人様、家の魔法は全然読んでないんすか？少しは勉強もしてください。
It's sort of, I don't know, like, whether I should actually read it out or not. Because, I mean, like, there's voice acting. There's voice acting, but it's Japanese.
大きく書いてあったじゃないっすか。
I just let the voice actors voice act it for you.
あの青い魔法陣のこと？
今までは毎回歩いて帰ってたんすか？
仕方ないじゃん。誰にも教わってないんだから。
僕が教えますよ。
ブラックジャーガー？魔法は使えるの？
ああ、それなりに知識はありますんで。ほら、集中してください。
急に言われても。
じゃあ、物を転送する時の魔法陣でいいっすよ。
あ、それはよく使うから覚え。
I'm pretty sure I've done the teleport before, though. But, okay.
この中に道具を制作する時に書く魔法陣を追加して、最後に床に書いてあった魔法陣の真ん中の標識を思い出してください。それはその1固有の標識っす。ご主人様のローブの魔法陣と同じっすよね。
思い出した。
なんてさすがっすね。
There we go. Teleport home. Oh boy.
す
えへん、長生きしてりゃ言葉も覚えるし知識もできる。
So one of the things is
小さくても知識や経験は
this game is actually supposed to be kind of similar to the Atelier
違うってこと。
games. Like you have Atelier Riza and what are the other ones? Liddy and Suelu. I don't know. Anyways, the Atelier games. So it also has its own like alchemy thing. I've watched just enough anime to feel like I understand what they're saying, but don't really.
こう見えても僕352歳なんで。
ちょっと褒めたからってすぐ調子に乗るんだから。
さあ僕の力も見れたことですし、他に気になることは
ない。
本当に？
ない。
初心者用の魔法しか使ってなかったようですけど、
初心者用の魔法で。
落ち着いてこれを見てください。
I do wish they would be quiet for just a second so we could.
特別な火炎魔法を勉強するのはどうすか？
あー、4級火炎魔法もあったんだ。
少しでも読んでいたら知らない
I
はず
want
な
to
いのよ。
show off more of the game.
怠け者す
Be quiet.
材料は火炎窟で入手できるっす。
裏山ゴーレム洞窟の丘の上で見た。熱い風が吹いてきたところに。よし、新しい魔法陣を作ってみよう。
Okay, so I still don't have a fucking point. Oh my god. I was kind of hoping that I would have a point after doing all of that, but I guess not. If I sleep?
ああ、やりたくない。
These are just, you know, those are just leaves, whatever. Okay, well, there is like the crafting. It's fortunately so much easier than like Atelier, because like Atelier has, there's always like some sort of little puzzle mini game, and it's like each ingredient has like different effects, and sometimes they also have like, it's this effect, but it's like the plus version, or like the superior version of that effect or whatever. And then it's all about a game of like trying to find the best ingredients to mix together to make the best item. And to be honest, like, it's fine if that was occasional, but the whole game often revolves around the items that you make. And spending so much time just digging through your ingredients trying to find the ones with the best stats to merge together, it gets so fucking tedious, man. It's my biggest complaint with the Atelier series. I've never been able to finish any of the games because by the time I'm like 4 hours in, I'm like just so done with the alchemy process. This game is fortunately so much simpler. You just, wow, you have the ingredients. Craft. It's done. Is it as robust and in-depth as Atelier? No. But that's okay. That means I don't have to spend so much time dicking around with trying to find the perfect ingredients. So I would love to show the training, but I cannot. I do think it's a pretty interesting way of handling the, like, leveling up. It does make combat feel slightly less important. Like, there's no reason to grind enemies, which is probably what they're trying to accomplish with the system. But it's also kind of a shame, too, because it winds up making any repeated combat encounters feeling just like busy work. Because at least when you're grinding, like, they don't want you to grind. Okay, that's fine. But at least when you are grinding, you are making progress. Whereas here, there's very little reason to grind. So, but I do like that you can pick which stat that you are going to upgrade through the training. Like here, I can't do it right now because I don't have any points, but I can at least show you. Oh, and we can actually we can practice any of these. I'm not gonna practice all of them, but you can see like each training gives you like strength and defense. This one gives you just health. This one gives you some of those. There. So you can see like you can kind of pick and choose how you build up your stats, which I think is pretty cool. It makes a meaningful decision. And then, like I said, whenever you add these to your training schedule, if you happen to have many points, like you can see, you can schedule up to 5. It'll just pick one randomly, and you'll do that mini game. So for example, here's this one. I actually don't know. Oh, okay, it's W. So I'm actually not doing very well. Well, anyways, if you do well on these mini games, you would get like a bonus to the stats that you trained as well. And they have different ones like this one. Ah. So it's just like a timing game. There you go. Something like that. So that's how it would work. I think it's actually a pretty neat system. I like it. I like how it also kind of has this like slice of life vibe to it. Pretty low pressure, just do it whenever you want, upgrade whenever you want, and you still get to make a choice in how you build your character. Pretty RPG kind of system, you know? So, anyways, I actually think that's all I'm going to show off for this game. It's funny, because I feel like we really didn't do that much in the game, but it's actually because we didn't. I spent a lot of time just ranting. Ranting about Genshin Impact. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, so there was there's the stream. Let me talk about coming up, the plans coming up. So I did mention last stream, and this is gonna be true once again. Next weekend I'm going out with friends on Saturday, so I'm not gonna be able to stream. That being said, Wrath, are you still here? I see we have 2 viewers still here. One of them's gonna be Willy Bab. Wrath, are you still here? I need to know that you're still here because you're the only one that this is going to be meaningful to. I need you to sound off in the chat right now. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. All right. All right, come with me. We're gonna pull the monitor out. We're pulling the monitor out. You're coming with me. We're gonna take a little turn. Take a little. Oh, I can't turn it anymore. Not without breaking the monitor. We can turn the webcam. There we go. All right. All right. We got it in view. We got it in view. The big reveal. Wha! You probably don't know what that is. Maybe you don't know what that is. Can I lift it without breaking it? You can. Nope. There's a glare on it. It's. All right. Just don't fall down. Please don't. You're very valuable. You're very expensive. Stay. That, my friend, is a JP 8080. All right. It's a JP 8080. It's a fucking legendary synth. Technically speaking, the most legendary synth was the JP 8000, but the JP 8000 has bad capacitors and will I would have to get it repaired if I bought it. So the 8080 is the same internals as the 8000, but put in a rack-mounted unit and also has some small improvements over the 8000. So 8080 is actually way better than the 8000 anyways. So I have this legendary synth. Talking about, yeah, we did, because you said crap capacitors. Yes. Well, because so before last time we talked about it is I was trying to buy something like this, but I was really on the fence because it's expensive and I don't really actually have that kind of money to spend on this kind of stuff. But Nolan's not responsible with money, so he went ahead and bought something that he shouldn't have bought. All right, don't tell my mom. Anyways, so I might have spent a lot of money. Don't worry about it. It's fine. If I go bankrupt and I'm not streaming anymore because I can't pay my bills, you'll know why. You'll know why. It's because I bought a synth. So, anyways, my music streams don't really perform super duper well because most of the people who are subscribed to my channel are not here to not subscribed to hear my music. So since I'm going to be busy on Saturday, I won't be able to stream normally at that time. They spend all their money on Coke in the 90s instead of capacitors. Yes, probably. So I won't be able to stream on the normal day. However, I am thinking maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it might be like Friday night for you guys in America, or maybe Thursday evening for my American people. I don't know, but I'll might try to do an extra stream, just a music stream where we kind of play around with this a little bit. It's the synthesizer that defined like trance and techno in the late 1990s through the early 2000s. So we'll probably make some, 4 on the floor dance beat kind of thing. At least you didn't go bankrupt. If you do on Gacha, it could always be worse. True that! So, anyways, so I want to do a stream where we kind of play around with it a little bit. Maybe go through some of the presets on it. I don't know. We might maybe try to lay down some kind of cool bass rhythm with some, like 909s or 808s or something like that. I don't know, something pretty simple. Last time I did a music making stream, it was mostly me just getting drunk and just chatting, with a little bit of music kind of thrown in between. It may very well turn out to be the same thing. But I don't know. We're going to have fun. I want to play around with this. I want to show it off. It is my new beloved instrument. I am so happy to own a absolutely legendary piece of equipment. It's the fucking shiny Pokemon of synthesizers, right? You got a few of those. There's a handful of them out there, but they are still rare. And this is definitely a very, very rare and valuable piece that I am so happy to own, even if it costs me a lot of money. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Life was like a synth preset. You never know what you're going to get. Something like that. So anyways, keep an eye out on your subscription box, because I'll try to schedule the stream as early as possible when I know that I'm going to do it. Would really like to have at least some people there in the chat, because like I said last time, I did a music stream. It was mostly just us chatting shit, and that was fun. But because it is on a weird day, I'm always worried that when it's outside of a normal schedule, it's hard for people to join, and it's not as much fun when you're streaming by yourself. So, do it for me. Keep an eye on your subscription box. I'll try to schedule the stream as soon as I know when I'm going to do it, and that way you can mark it on your calendar or whatever. So, as for today, though, that's going to be it. So, Thank you guys very much. Like I said, I won't be streaming a normal stream next Saturday. I'll be out, but there will be my music stream, hopefully, this sometime during the weekdays. So I won't see you guys in a normal stream until 2 weeks from now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in whatever stream you decide to join. Bye.